we are super excited to have partnered with my good buddy Mark from Bleecker Trading in NYC. And it's not only a cool place to hang out, but they're doing some great things within the hobby to try to elevate all of us. And this is one of those instances. And so what we've done is we partner with them to bring the collecting community a chance at participating in an entire box break of 1980 Topps basketball. So there's 36 packs in this box.
25 cents
For
a
those
pack.
of you,
I see it. I saw it.
yep,
It's on the box.
see that.
25 cents a
25
pack.
cents. That's it.
And
That's it.
we
I'll buy
highly
the whole.
encourage
I'll
you
get
that
every pack
when you
of the
take
break.
the cards
$9.
out, separate the cards, by the panels because it helps the value. So that's what people were probably thinking back in 1980 when they're dropping, 8 cents a unit, right? 25 cents for a card of 3
think about
panels.
it. Think about it that way, right? Magic and Bird, right? If you were a Lakers person, you were not a Celtics person. If you were a Celtics person, you were not a Lakers person. And they put them both on the same card. You would imagine the Magic fans were like, all right, I'm taking Magic out. I don't want a card with Bird on it. And Bird ones.
You're not going to talk about how the Sixers won the championship right around those years and we were better than both of them? Nothing, just a mission.
I will talk about how it's we when they're winning. But when it's Ben Simmons drama, I'm not a Sixers fan.
He's not a part of it.
I'm not a Sixers fan. No, but you're doing this break, and there's a unique way of doing it, and I want to make sure we give you, go ahead and go on a little bit of a run here without us interrupting you. I'll even mute it. Tell people what's unique about this break, how it's being done, where they can find it. Sure. I know there's no date of when it's being done because it has to sell out, but give people the details, where they can find it, how they can participate, and why it's different.
Absolutely. So first off, these are not that easy to find. So even though they were easy to find in 1980 at 25 cents a pack, those days, unfortunately, are long behind us. And so this particular box is authenticated by our friend Steve Hart and his crew at Baseball Card Exchange. And for those of you who are somewhat new to the unopened market, it just kind of adds a seal of approval, much in the way that PSA does when they grade a card, to know that your unopened is authentic. So we're starting off in terms of our recipe with this, the key ingredient. And we decided instead of offering it by the pack with 36 packs in the box, which would be super expensive, we decided to break it down. There's 8 cards in each pack, and there's 36 packs in the box. So if you do the math with me, there's 288 cards in the box. And that's exactly how we're going to offer the break. Buy the card, and if you buy one spot, i.e. you'll get one card. You can buy a spot in this break on our website at vintagebreaks.com. But we have a little bit of a twist for this break, and we did this, like I said, partnering with Bleecker. We're very proud of this. We're offering 3 bonuses. So for anyone who participates in this 1980 Topps basketball wax box break with Vintage Breaks, you're going to have a chance to win one of 3 bonus prizes. And the first one is a Magic Bird rookie graded PSA 8. And the reason why we decided to include this is because for those of you who are not as familiar with wax, especially vintage wax, there's no guarantees. There's no guarantees if we're going to get 0 or 1 or 3 Magic Bird rookies out of the box. And even if we are fortunate to get several of those out of the box, we have no idea what the centering is going to look like. So we thought it'd be pretty cool at the price of $2.95 a spot, which we don't take it lightly. That's not chump change. But no matter what, even if all the Bird Magic rookies are off-centered or look terrible, someone is going to walk away with a PSA 8 rookie. The second place in that bonus is actually a $1,000 break credit to vintagebreaks.com. And if you go on our site, we have over 300 breaks available. You can get a lot for your money for $1,000. And then third place, which I thought was super fun, we're doing a mystery swag bag that Bleecker Trading and Vintage Breaks are going to be combining forces and making sure that whoever wins that third place bonus is going to be very happy. But most importantly, I think what's super fun is that when this break sells out, so after all 288 spots are sold, we will then schedule the break within 48 hours likely after that. And we are hoping to do it with our friends from Bleecker Trading live in New York City. And for those of you who don't know me, I always wanted to live in New York City. And when I had the chance, just graduating Rutgers College in 2000, my second job was working for Leland's, which many of you know is a big auction house. So they were in Long Island. I decided to live in New York City because I had always wanted to live in New York City. Well, I lived down the street on Bleecker and Thompson. So not that far away from Bleecker and Christopher, which is, of course, the home of Bleecker Trading. And so we're super excited about the break. But beyond just the break itself, I think it's an experience for those of you who've not been to Bleecker. We're going to have the break not just broadcast live, of course, from the actual shop, from the store, but it's going to be on a big screen. So for those who are there, it's kind of like a viewing party. We're looking to make an experience out of it. I think it's a lot of fun.
So real quick, I'm going to show you guys how to get there. So we go to vintagebreaks.com. We click on sports. We go to basketball. We're going to scroll down, and you'll see right here, it's the 1980 Topps Basketball Wax Box Break. Here are the first, second, third prizes. And here you go to get your spot. So I love that. Real quick, favorite pizza in New York? Do you have a favorite pizza? You live there?
Oh, are you kidding me? Yes. So at the moment, number one is Vezzo. It's fantastic.
There you go.
Thin crust pizza. You can literally eat a whole pie at a time. It's unbelievable.
I go to Sbarro that's where I get my New York slice, a real New York slice. Sbarro, right? Like Michael Scott.
Oh my God. Oh my God.